himself, our sculptor, Joe Randell. Please come forward, Joe.
Wow, what a glorious day it is. Beautiful outside. It's a little chilly. I'm glad we're inside. But first and foremost, I want to express my gratitude to the City of Del City for allowing me to be a part of this profound monument. I don't take it lightly. It's just incredible. Also, a huge thank you to the Women's Veterans Committee who kept me in line. I'm very grateful for their keen eye and their focus and their invaluable input. It made a big difference. But last but not least, I want to thank the wonderful citizens of Del City who voted to make this worthy endeavor a reality. And just give yourself a hand if you would. Growing up, I always loved the military. My dad was in the military. And so I always thought I would be in the military because I had a profound fascination for all things military, and I studied military history and so on and so forth. But I think the good Lord ended up having a different plan for my life, and I became a professional artist and sculptor. And so that is what I want to share that perspective with you briefly here this morning. But there are two legacies being honored here today. First, the legacy of service symbolized by these brave women sculpted in bronze. And then there's the legacy you all leave behind by establishing such a monument. You all have left a legacy here as well as recognizing one. Abraham Lincoln once said, "A nation that does not honor its heroes will not long endure." You'll notice as you survey the monument here that the materials employed in the construction are granite, stone, and bronze metal. Both were chosen for their beauty and their durability. This tribute to our servicewomen will literally stand the test of time for centuries. Think about that. Centuries to come. This is going to be a powerful tribute, an educational opportunity for the young men and women coming up to be challenged to serve their country. Most of you all, I'm sure, have heard of one of the most famous sculptors ever, Michelangelo. He's a famous artist from the Renaissance. Michelangelo is known for his paintings on the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel, and a statue of David sculpted out of a solid block of marble standing 17 feet tall. But what you might not know is that he was also a poet. And I want to share one of his poems or sonnets with you today. This is a poem Michelangelo wrote toward the end of his life. In it, he reflects an awareness of his own mortality and a renewed clarity of that which is most valuable. And we are honoring some very valuable themes of bravery and courage and service. This poem was translated by the English poet William Wordsworth, or else I'd be reading it to you in Italian, and there probably aren't too many people that understand Italian. But here it is. He says, "Well nigh the voyage now is overpast, and my frail bark through troubled seas and rude draws near that common haven where at last of every action, be it evil or good, must due account be rendered. Well I know how then will appear that favored art, sole idol long and monarch of my heart. For all is vain that man desires below, and now remorseful thoughts the past upbraid, and fear of twofold death my soul alarms, that which must come and that beyond the grave. Picture and sculpture lose their feeble charms, and to that love divine I turn for aid, who from the cross extends his arms to save. My point in sharing this reflection of Michelangelo's is to challenge you to reflect today on that which is truly important. We're leaving a legacy that values the highest ideas of this life, namely the preservation of freedom. These women serve on the front lines of defending that liberty. They've taken an oath to defend the Constitution, and it's now up to us to take advantage of those freedoms afforded to us, lest they slowly erode away. I recently noticed a profound bumper sticker, and it read, "If you can read this, thank a teacher. If you can read it in English, thank a veteran." So we say, thank you, lady veterans. We honor you today with this great monument. And we honor you as well by exercising our God-given freedoms. Thank you.